move like I need a new hobby. Fuck a 9 to 5.
Hold up. Oh man, that shit was just in my head, bro. I had to do that shit. Yo, shit. Yo, we here. It's another lovely day. You know what I mean? In the neighborhood. It's a fact. With my mans, Chris OB, and a special guest who wants to remain anonymous to be determined. You know what I mean? And your boy Smiley Jizzle. And we about to have a crazy discussion today, man. We about to just tap in. We about to just get right to it. You know what I mean? We here. We ready to go. So, first topic, like, we got like a crazy topic. Like, how much will you put up with? That's gonna be the meat and potatoes. What we're gonna talk about today. But before we talk about that, there's a few other things that we want to touch. So, one, if you were dealing with a person and you found out that they killed somebody, would you still be in a relationship with them, or would you let that go? Comment down below. Let us know how you feel about that. We're going to go around with our panel and ask everybody what we think about it. I'll go last. And we'll start with our anonymous special guest.
What is the question?
The question is, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they, you know, you find out, you know, they admit to being a murderer or a killer, you know, to that extent. Not a serial killer, not really extreme, just like, you know, they killed somebody. And they admit that to you. We don't know the circumstances of what it is, that's subjective. We're saying if they told you that on a broad scale, would you continue a relationship with that person? Would you try to work out your situation?
I can say no.
You can say no. You can say no.
You
You know, because they told you. You know. You know at this point. You know.
No, I'm saying you can't say what you will or won't do in the situation. Because like people say all the time, oh, if my man is cheating, I'm leaving, or it couldn't be me. And meanwhile, this bitch is because he had a baby by somebody, or so like.
And she ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. How you feel about it?
Like people put up with a lot if they really.
No, so you would say you're not really sure. That's what you're saying. Love and right and wrong, because like that's, see, it's vague because you say they murdered somebody, but you don't know why they murdered that person. Like, say they were drunk driving and they struck a child and they killed them. You probably would forgive them, you know what I mean, depending on the circumstance. Like, you know, I'm gonna stay by your side, like it wasn't your fault. If you're reasonable, or you may be like, yo, you're a fucking child killer, like, you know what I mean, you shouldn't drive drunk, I can never support this, I can't, you know what I mean. You have to think about that. But if this person is like, they keep kids in their basement and they lock them down there and they feed them once a month or some shit, you know what I mean, and they've been missing for years, that's some whole other type of shit, like, you know what I mean. But even still, people would still say, hey, situation, they still wouldn't deal with a person in that situation. So that's what I'm saying. As a person, I can honestly say personally how I might feel about it might be differently, but I think most people wouldn't want to deal with somebody that gives them crazy baggage like that. They really gonna be like, yo, that's crazy. That's a deal breaker. I don't know how you feel about it.
I don't.
Honestly, if she killed somebody, I'm pretty sure it would be out of self-defense. I'm pretty sure, well, let's answer both ways then. If she killed somebody out of self-defense, yes. If she killed somebody out of she just something wrong with her, no. Because I got a daughter and I got my job is to keep her safe.
Right.
I can't be loving criminals and shit. Murderers and shit.
Then you gotta worry about if she brings us to the house.
That's what I'm saying. And then if I start doing it, why can't my daughter start doing it? Daddy, you was messing with her and you know she killed somebody.
I should mess with a serial killer.
So, monkey see, monkey do. Right? At the end of the day, I just don't. I just want to set a good narrative as far as what she sees, because I know she may not listen to everything I say, but she's gonna follow how I move and respect it. So.
I don't think that she has most people because there's a bunch of people, or maybe that's somebody who are probably going to say that are dating criminals, people that are in prison, or they went to jail, when they went to jail, this nigga a drug dealer, and that comes with the territory most of the time. So I asked somebody like this, something that she told them that how many women do you know? Everybody, we could probably line up a room of 10 people, and they all probably know a few people that's in that situation or have been in that situation.
Yeah.
So
I feel what you're saying.
I mean, some women are wives to police officers. They kill people in the line of duty all the time.
or you in the
Right.
military.
If you think about it like that, that's why I said it's subjective.
That's why
But I said on a broader scale, you're just saying you know that this person takes people's lives. You're okay with that.
Yeah, and once it's known, because information spread like wildfire, especially in the family gossip. Like,
that's the problem too. Most people worried about what everybody else thinks instead of their own. Like if you shouldn't care what other people think in terms of your relationship.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk
You're
about
the one
that.
that's in your relationship. You have no problem with your relationship, discuss it with your significant other, not Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you put it in the family
So-
chat. And
so
telling
let's-
all your
so let's-
homegirls.
so let's
Then
ask
every
this-
time
so let's
something
ask this
happens,
broader
then they gonna
question.
hate your person because you still with the nigga, so it don't make no sense.
Let's ask this broader question. Yeah, we on. If you in a relationship with somebody and they
I'm sorry.
that's
I'm
hilarious.
and they straight murking people,
Jason's
are you gonna still stay with that person?
Yeah, we gonna be Harley, Joker, and Harley.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Would you be afraid of that person?
No.
Yeah, you better be.
You wouldn't fear
You
them?
better believe it, Buster.
They would never hurt me. That's anybody else. They'll dismember other people, but they'll never dismember me.
I don't think unless I was there and seen it. That's like just if somebody tell me they did something, that's not gonna affect me.
Like if they play one
I have to be present
time,
for me to get the full picture.
like one prank,
Like
it's a wrap. One prank
Like
about
they-
killing,
Like they got
it's a wrap. One
like,
prank,
Like they
it's a wrap.
be just chilling. They got the chainsaw in the crib, and so they be like, eh, they like, hey, OD.
There's too much irony to
Just
that
kidding,
statement.
just kidding.
Man. I don't know.
Just kidding.
I
I thought you
No.
saw something.
That's like OJ making a book called If I Did It.
Did you read that?
You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy, yo.
What do you think about that?
What?
You brought that up. And
What, the OJ?
That he did it. Like, we all knew.
Oh, you think he did it?
Yeah, I think he did it.
why would you make a book?
I think he and
He
his,
ain't make that. His niece made that book.
I think his son helped him though.
His son?
Yeah, because his son didn't like the blacks. I think his son didn't like
You did an interview talking about
He said it was Charlie.
I don't know who the fuck Charlie.
Right? That's what I'm saying. I don't know who that is either.
I think his son.
He said this guy named Charlie.
I think those is his
Over
son's
there.
gloves. Gloves.
That's why they didn't.
They ain't fit him because they was his sons.
Damn, OJ.
Speculation, you know what I'm saying?
Alleged.
He got away with it, and you know what I'm saying? That's the American dream sometimes.
Alleged.
To get away with some shit that you know damn well you did. And you had every part of helping, even if you didn't do it directly.
Yo, they had so many jokes.
He was stalking
They said he had.
Yeah.
They said he had a guilty walk.
What?
They said he had a guilty walk.
That's
And he was like, yo, that nigga walk guilty. I was like,
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
sorry.
What was I about to say? How the hell you have a guilty water? I mean, you can look guilty, but in your home.
He walked like he did it. They was like, yo, whatever they say he did that.
He was walking like that. Remember? He was in the car with him. And he was like, look at this nigga walking down the street. It was a man, but it was the, I guess it was true.
Yo, let me tell
He
you.
was like, he walking like he a bad bitch. Like, but he was walking just weird. Like he had power walking or some shit.
Let me tell you some shit off topic a little bit. We're gonna come back in. The other day, I'm walking down the street, and probably like yesterday, walking down the street, and this lady, she asked me for $20.
For $20.
Specific.
Yeah, she was like, my mom's gonna give it back to you in Cash App.
You didn't know her?
I ain't know her.
I mean, you don't have to know where to give her a cash app. They send you the money first.
I was like, yo, send me the money, but then I was like, yo, how you gonna get it to me? Like, she was like, oh, you gonna Cash App to you right now? I was like, yo, what are you worrying about? I gave him $20. And the mother was like, oh, thank you, bless your heart, like that, on the phone, whatever. And I was like, I don't know if this is a scam, but it's like,
You said that?
nah, I ain't say that. But I told her, because she said the last guy said that he canceled it or some shit. But the money still ain't come back to my account or some shit. And I was like, oh, okay. You know? Like, it was like a really good little, you know what I mean? To make you feel guilty. So I did it, I fed into it. And then I just thought about the shit, like, how I feel about people. Like, I don't even be caring sometimes. Like, if I got it, like, I'll give it up if I have it. But then it'd be like, when I think about it, like, did I really do a solid for somebody today? Or was this just a prank? Like a good one. So I be wondering about shit like that. So like we talking about like somebody dealing with a person, like if somebody killed a person, would they still be with them? Like that's how humble a person I am. Like I know that this might be a fucking scam, but I respect you enough to know that people go through shit sometimes. Maybe this shit happen. So I might be the type of person that they could confide in if they did that. I'm not saying that I would harbor criminals or anything like that, but if somebody tell me some shit, I would tell them, you know what I mean, if you ain't do nothing wrong, you know, do you feel like you should turn yourself in? Whatever decision that they're gonna make, because they came to me in confidence, I'm gonna support them with that. If I'm in a relationship with you, even more so, because we made a commitment to each other. So I'm probably gonna ride with you even more.
They couldn't have just did it though.
I mean,
I'm talking about like if they just did this shit.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. If they're active,
Nah, if they
going
just,
around
if
killing.
they,
Yeah, that's different,
If
but-
they just did it, or they did it years ago, or they did it whenever, the fact that they came to me and told me about it means a lot to me, because that's hard as fuck. Who the fuck can you trust with that? Like, just look at how judgmental we are on the
People are dumb
situation.
anyway.
No,
That's why
but
they always
look
get
at
caught,
it.
'cause
This,
we
but
telling
we
people.
look at how we looking at the situation. Like, yo, the motherfucker did some shit like that. Like, I don't know if I would help him. Like, nah, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? If it's a woman, like, it's probably a reason. Like, we giving them a reason for it to make us try to help them deal with it. look at how hard it'll be for a person to admit that they killed somebody because they don't know how people gonna take that shit. It depends. What depends?
They're gonna assume that shit.
I'm gonna assume that I can't tell nobody that shit.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna keep that shit to my grave. You know what I mean? Like, because if I tell the wrong person, they might tell the wrong person. You know what I mean? And then that's it. Now I'm hit. You know what I mean? Or they gotta go. You know what I mean? Like if it's serious like that. You know what I mean?
And that's why you don't want those type of people around you.
Right. You gotta know, like, if you with wolves, know that you a wolf. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to be the committee leader. You know what I mean? Amongst wolves and you're a sheep, but you're gonna. Nah, you gotta be just like them motherfuckers. If you not built to be around the type of people that you around, don't be around niggas that's grimy ass niggas. Don't be around grimy ass niggas if you not a grimy ass nigga yourself. Cause you gotta know what they doing when they move in some type of way. If you don't know that shit, you could fall victim to whatever shit. And when you gullible, they feed off of that shit. They try to like get you to do shit. You know what I mean? Get you to do shit that's not, oh, why we doing this? If you gotta ask, that's exactly what they want. Oh, nah, we doing this, doing scams, doing. You should know better. But if you knew better, you do better. Like some people are not leaders though. You know what I mean? Some people need people to guide them in a direction, and they don't know. They think it's okay. They think it's right, cause they fall into that guise of, oh, that's my friend. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, everybody ain't your fucking friend. Everybody don't got your best interest at heart.
Because even if you is cool with someone, if they really care about you and they doing that, they gonna, and you're not like that, they ain't even gonna want you to be in that. I'm speaking to some person in general.
Yeah, if they really care about you.
Yeah, they gonna be like, nah, you keeping the books, like if you even try to be like, oh, I want to be on the block, or you try to be like, they wouldn't even have you in that environment when they're doing that shit because they care about you, they know you on a different path or whatever.
What if you find a body or some shit and they gotta explain it to you?
What? You gotta be
all right.
specific.
So you
put it in the wall.
So
like,
now, okay, yeah. They put it in the wall. They put it in the wall.
No man. That's crazy.
And a finger pop out the fucking sheetrock or some shit.
Yeah, that's what they sealed them up behind the wall.
Would you date somebody that was haunted? Or her house was haunted, or his house was haunted? Good person, awesome, but wherever they went, the ghost was there.
So they're possessed or some shit?
They're not possessed.
The ghost is haunting them, not the house.
Yeah, it's haunting them. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't bother you. It just scares you. It just scares you.
Yo,
it doesn't harm you.
And they're not possessed. They're just there everywhere they are. Like it's not.
Look, I don't know, man, cause I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Like, you know what I
Because you
mean?
never seen them.
You know,
Yeah,
so if I see some wild shit,
I see how you act towards that spider, mind you. And that spider gets you like that.
That was tangible.
You fucking could just smack that shit. Like, you're a person and it's
Nah,
a
that spider was on some other shit. That nigga,
Oh, spider.
that nigga looked like he wanted blood.
It is big, but it's not poison.
That nigga looked like an elephant.
You're a person.
You know how I look at it? It's crazy, but I really look at it like this. If spiders were our side, they kill us so easy.
Right.
They be like, fuck you.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like,
we be giving them a break.
I don't
We
feel
don't
bad.
live in Australia.
Yeah.
I care about life, so I don't go out here just killing insects, stomping on ant hills. You know what I mean? But if I have to defend myself against a big ass bug, and it's me or the bug, whatever. If I mind my business and it mind theirs, then I don't have to fuck with it.
I be defending my territory. If it's in my territory, nigga, I put it on a paper and push it outside or some shit. Because it'll die outside.
It's a part of the
inside is this home. So if you take it outside, nigga, you'll be like, yo, what the fuck? And get ate.
Spiders kill smaller insects.
If you let the spider outside, you're killing it, Smiley. These are household insects that you're letting outside to die. You're letting them to slaughter, bro.
Dwayne put a spider in a bottle before.
It is what I'm
saying. That's what watching it like
crazy.
He was just looking at it.
He filmed it?
No, I thought he filmed it. But the bottle was clear. It was like a water bottle. But it was empty.
That's some twisted shit.
And he was just watching.
We started this shit by saying, "Oh, you wouldn't hurt him."
I wanted to see something. Now she got me looking like on camera. Now we got edit shit.
On a lower level.
No grasshopper.
I'll be real with you.
Suffer, bitch.
Honestly.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
scalpel.
I was a child that was very. And I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna talk about my childhood too much.
And so I guess I'm just bad.
But I'm gonna tell you this. That I honestly used to really think about how living things work and the inside of shit and shit like that, whatever, when I was a kid. Because I didn't have like a lot of friends when I was a little kid. I was, we was moving around, we was in different places or whatever, so I didn't have any pets. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. So it was just I didn't have much. My mom took away my toys from me and shit. And I don't want this to sound like no crazy shit, but you know what I mean? I used to read a lot of shit. And I read psychological books, behavioral books, all types of shit, right? At an early age, I could read shit like that. And I was reading it. And I understood certain things. I understood certain things about myself and about other things. So I wanted to see if some of the shit that I was reading was true. And everything breathes. Spiders, grasshoppers, fucking roaches, everything breathes. You can't see it breathing, but it breathes. So when you close off this oxygen, you can watch it slowly start to move slowly and not do any more movements or anything like that. It's not holding its breath unless it's aquatic. Aquatic creatures.
Aquatic.
Can
survive. My bad.
Survive.
Yeah, this thing said he said it with an accent.
Aquatic nigga.
This motherfucker talking about troubled childhood and shit. This motherfucker.
I'm just high.
Tourette's ass. No, because I'm describing what everything breathes, and you know what I mean. So people don't be like, oh, this motherfucker he used to kill insects and pull the hair and pull the wings on flies. Like, nah, chill, bro. Like, nah, I wasn't.
That's not me anymore.
I changed my life.
Like, I'd be happy. I'd be like, or I just smashed you. Because you gotta make sure you twist it. Because if you just smack it, it'll be knocked out and then it'll get up and start flying around again.
I mean, we all got a little dark side to us, man. But it's not like as extreme as whatever. But I never meant to hurt any spiders, man. I never really.
What you thought?
No spiders were harmed in the filming of this video.
Oh God!
It was harmed that day.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
You're terrible.
I am terrible because I was sitting there looking through the bottom too, and I'm like, why? But then I'm like, why you put that in there? And they're like, cause I want to see what's gonna happen. It's gonna suffocate. There's no air. It was trying to get out too. It kept walking back and forth.
Science, man. Science is cool.
Don't be
Science
cruel,
is cool.
cause I would never be that cruel.
Somebody's out there. Somebody's gonna be like, "What if I put you in a bottle?
Yeah, that's what I just said that.
Cut up
I'm
your
like,
oxygen."
yeah, because you
terrible.
said you wanted to see what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
Think about it.
Breathe, like you said.
In a manner of speaking, we are in a bottle.
Right now.
And we're finally,
Yeah, I know.
we're breathing through each other. You know what I mean? But we're suffocating each other because someone wants more breath than others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's deep. But yo, let's get to the nitty gritty gritties. To the nitty gritty gritties, and let's get to this shit. Let's talk about how much would you tolerate? Like what's the extent? So I guess death and cheating, you can leave that out, I guess. Right. But
What about a punch to the face?
ooh, abuse.
One.
How-
Just one punch to the face.
How far would it take? What would it
Have
take?
you ever been hit by a woman?
Yes.
What did you do? And actually,
Wrap her ass. Dead ass too.
You can't-
Wrap